Welcome to How to Get Qualified Leads onto your email list with $10 a day with Facebook ads. And isn't that something we're all interested in? So let me take a minute and introduce ourselves to you. So, Andrea, do you want to go first?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Stenberg, and I am a marketing consultant. I specialize in social media marketing, but I always tell people I was dragged kicking and screaming into social media. I did not start in the online world. I started with traditional marketing and gradually morphed into the social media marketing. And so, if I can learn it, you can learn it too. It's just a matter of, taking what we learned in the offline world and putting it online. And that's part of why we're here is to just help you get to the next level.
Carlene.
Hi, I'm Carlene Kelsey, and my big, bold mission in my online life is to assist as many entrepreneurs as possible and help them with all the technical stuff that's required to build a brand and get yourself noticed online. I really like to help my clients with that because that gives them more time with their family, more freedom, and more money, and they can concentrate on the big money-making parts of their business.
And I'm Yvonne McCoy. I am a personal and business coach, and the reason that I'm here is I like to help people to find ways to overcome change so that they can keep updating their business. And I jokingly say I am the perfect client for Marketing University 101. And the three of us make up Marketing University 101. And I also think that a team approach is much stronger because not everybody can be an expert in everything. So we've got a great marketing person, we've got a great technical person, and I'm here to help assist you to work your way through your challenges and any frustrations that the technical world can bring to you. So the big question that we're asking today is, why use Facebook to build a list? And as important as social media sites like Facebook are for marketing for your business, why is it that you want to use them to build your list?
Well, one of the reasons is when people are on Facebook, they don't go there with their credit card in hand. They're there to socialize, to play games, to catch up on their friends, to get information, entertainment. And so Facebook is good for building an audience, building trust, getting people to know, like, and trust you, but it's not always so great for selling. So if you can get attention on Facebook and then get people to give you their email address, then you can start marketing to them.
Yes, and one thing we always have to remember is we don't own Facebook. Facebook owns Facebook.
Yeah,
what's the implication? Okay. Andrea?
I was just going to say, and so when somebody opts into your email list, it's basically they'll raise their hand and say, yes, I want to know more about you. I want to hear more from you. And that's the point when you can start marketing to them.
So since we know that that's the situation, what's the first step that a person needs to take?
Well, the first step is you have to have an enticing offer. And people need to be able to know you and like you and trust you and learn your abilities. So this is a risk-free way to have them judge you, and they don't need to really know you yet. You have a free offer for them.
And what kinds of things constitute a free offer? What kinds of things could people give?
Well, there's many things you can do, and I'm just going to give you a few of them today. One would be a webinar like this. downloading a free recording. It could be a video. It could be an audio. It could be simply a special report, a PDF, written report, because different people learn in different manners.
You could also offer a free session. So, for example, I've seen chiropractors or massage therapists offer a free mini session for people who contact them, or coaches could offer a free introductory session. Also, discount coupons. I've seen restaurants offer coupons for money off their lunch. All things that are low risk, but can entice people to say, yeah, I'd like to try this out.
Okay, so we now have our Facebook is set up so it's enticing, and we've got our free offer. What do we do next?
Okay, once you have your free offer, you need to know where you're going to promote it. And the way you keep your Facebook advertising costs down is to make sure that you're allowing your ads only to show up for those who might be interested in your offer. For example, if you're a massage therapist and you're in New York and you're looking for new clients, you certainly don't want to be promoting to people on Facebook that are in another city or country, like London or Los Angeles or Las Vegas. That's a waste of time and money. So what you want to do is target the right people, and there are several ways you can do this. Today we're just going to talk about one of them.
And so the one method that we're going to talk about is called remarketing. And one simple way you can do this is, suppose you already have an email list. Even if it's small, you can start with that. And say, for example, you're using MailChimp for your email list. You can download this email list and then upload it to Facebook in the advertising section.
And once your list has been uploaded, then it's available for you to create what Facebook calls a lookalike audience. What it does is Facebook looks for interests and activities of people on your list who are interested and are similar, with similar demographics and similar interests and behaviors, because Facebook collects all of this information on all of us on Facebook every day.
And so when Facebook creates this lookalike audience of people who are very similar to the email list you uploaded, it's probably going to be really large. It could be even as many as 2 million people. And, if you're like a small business, that's too many to add market to right away. But that's okay to start, because once you get that lookalike audience, you can target it even further. So you could go by age. Say your customers are women who are 45 to 50. You can take that 2 million and say, I only want the women 45 to 50. You can target by location. So if you have a local business, you can target your city, within a certain radius of that. And basically, you get your audience down to a small enough pool that your ads are closely targeted to exactly the people who are your potential customers. And so you'll spend less money, and these people will see your ad more often, so they're more likely to take action and sign up for your free offer.
That's really amazing. And I remember the first time you told me that I was like, really? I can do that? I can take, take my demographics, my small list, and then have Facebook mirror that for me and get me a bigger audience that's, as you called, the lookalike audience. So are there other ways that you can target your ad?
Oh, yeah. Another way you can target your fans on Facebook and Facebook or other Facebook pages and other demographics, like Getting Facebook Traffic Easy is the name of our course, And anybody who's interested in traffic for their websites or their opt-in pages would definitely be targets for us. So your information and your interests can be people who like X page. So there's different ways that you really can narrow down who sees your ad on Facebook.
Okay, so we've talked about, getting a free offer and creating our lookalike audience. So I'm assuming we're ready to run our ad now. And how do we use that, lookalike audience, or how do we reach them?
All right, so once you've created this lookalike audience in the Ads Manager on Facebook, you could go to that lookalike audience and click on Create an Ad. There's a little button that actually says Create an Ad. And then you're given the option of choosing what type of ad you want to create, because people have different goals of what they're looking for. So if your goal is to get people on your email list, then you should choose website conversion, because you're trying to get people to go to your website and convert by giving you their email address. And the conversion will be when that person lands on the thank you page. So they go to your free offer, enter their email address, and then once they've successfully done that, you're going to take them to a thank you page, probably where they're going to get the free report or free video or whatever it is. And so you choose a website conversion. You'll be asked to enter the web page that is your conversion goal. And then you'll need to create a pixel. And what that is Facebook gives you a little bit of code to put on your website, and that tells Facebook every time somebody from Facebook lands on that goal page, so in this case, the thank you page. And don't be scared about the code stuff, because it's not really very difficult. They just give you a code, you copy and paste it. If you're using WordPress for your website, you can just paste that code right into the text editor of the page that is your goal page. If you're not using WordPress, take the code for the pixel and give it to whoever manages your website for you, and they can put it on the site. It's really quite simple.
Okay, now you're actually ready to create the ad. And the first step is choosing the right image. Images are so important. Facebook has become so visual, and you really need to have an eye-catching image for your ad. The nice part about Facebook ads is they let you upload 6 different images for one ad, and you can rotate them as they are delivered to your audience. If there's one image that works better than the other, you'll show that ad more often, and that they will show it more often, and that's good for you because they, behind the scenes, know which is the most popular ad.
That's really helpful. I mean, because you want to have the ad that's pulling the best, the one that shows the most.
Absolutely.
So what type of images should you choose?
Well, images should be 1,200 pixels by 628 pixels tall. So that's 1,200 pixels wide by 628 inches tall. And you might want it to be your logo. You might want it to be a photo of you. It is Facebook, after all, so it needs to be friendly. It's particularly important if you're offering a service, so that people can see who you are. You could include a free, an image of your free offer if you've got a graphic for that. Remember to use bright colors, and even try 2 different photos, and maybe one would have a colored border around it, one would have no border. Sometimes just a minor tweak like that can really change the response rate. And just remember not to have too much text on the image of the ad. Facebook doesn't like that, and they may not approve your ad because each one of your ads will have to go through the approval process, and Facebook would approve it before they put it live on their site.
Okay, so now that you've gone through the previous steps and you've settled on your image, What do we have to do now?
Well, now you need to start actually writing the words for the ad. And so the first step is the headline. And that's only 25 characters. So that's letters, spaces, punctuation. And it needs to really grab people's attention. So you need to spend some time on it. Even though it seems like such a small part of the ad, you really want to, don't just throw it together. Really work on it. Don't just use your business name or your product name. One thing I like to do is take a look at some of the other ads that I see on Facebook and notice which are the ones that grab my attention, which ones drag me in, and pay attention to the types of words they use, the phrasing, and model my ads after the ones that I like. And I will usually write 2 or 3 different headlines and then ask for feedback. So email them to a friend or a colleague and say, which one do you like better? And, even though I'm a marketing expert, I'm always surprised at what other people prefer over the ones that I choose. So it's definitely worth getting feedback from people.
So we've gotten our image, we've gotten our headline, so we must be ready to go, right?
Nope, not quite yet. Now we have to write the copy, or Facebook calls it the text. So this is a little space that is a little bit bigger than the headline, but not much, about 90 characters. So again, you need to spend some time on this. You want to build on what the headline says and really sell people on the idea of clicking through to get your free gift or offer. Once you've written the text, we also recommend that you use a call to action button. This is fairly new in Facebook ads. It adds a button to the ad that says learn more, sign up, or a few others. So the call to action button encourages people to click through to your website, which of course is the entire goal of your ad.
So now are we ready to place the ad?
Yes. Once you've got the headline, the text, and the images in place, you are ready to place the ads. And one of the nice things about running Facebook ads is you have complete control of how much money you spend. So there's no surprises there. So you can spend as little as $5 a day. Say, I don't want to spend any more than $5 a day. And so Facebook will show your ad up to the $5 mark, and then once they hit the $5, they'll stop for that day. So you can absolutely have control over your budget. Next, you can choose to run the ad continuously until you stop it, or you can schedule a start and stop date. I usually recommend when you're starting out that you add an end date. Basically because, what if you step outside and get hit by a bus or something and you're in the hospital for 2 months and the ad is running continuously, you're still spending money. But if you have an end date, then the ad's going to stop at that end date. So that's what I would recommend is set an end date, and then you're not going to be running an ad when you're not able to take advantage of it. Then the other thing you're going to look at is bidding. And you can choose to optimize for clicks or optimize for impressions. So basically what that means is for clicks, it means you're going to pay based on how many people actually click the ad. So it doesn't matter how many people see it, it's only the people that click that you pay for. Pay for impressions is based on how many times 1,000 people see your ad. Now, a lot of people think just intuitively, clicks are better because then you're getting results. But, so, like if you show the ad to 1,000 people and only one person clicks the ad, you're only going to pay for that one click if you're doing pay per click. If you show the ad to 1,000 people and you're paying per impression, then you're going to pay for that 1,000. However, what if when you optimize pay per impression, and 10 people click on that 1,000 people who saw it, 10 people click instead of 1, then you're getting a better cost per click. So, and also cost per impression is often less. So often you'll pay less for 1,000 people to see your ad if you're paying per impression than if you're paying per click. So what is a good idea is to just experiment and see which is going to give you the best results for the least amount of money.
Well, I have to tell you that even though you've said this to me before, every time I listen to the information, I'm amazed at how much information you need to set up a Facebook ad, even though it's easy to do. Just, going through the whole process of, uploading your list so you can get a lookalike audience, and then to help you with your targeting, and then how you're going to do your image and your headline and your text, and also, whether you want to do, per click or whether you want to do how many times, by the 1,000 people. So this really went by quickly, and there was jam-packed with information, and there's so much to learn about Facebook ads. And that was one of the reasons that we created our course, Getting Easy Facebook Traffic. So if getting traffic from Facebook, we want you to know that it doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. You can get a massive amount of traffic from Facebook advertising system while spending as little money as possible. And we think that's probably why you clicked on the webinar in the first place, to get traffic for less than $10 a day. So we want to invite you to go to our sales page at marketinguniversity101.com/Facebook-traffic-sales, because there's so much more, and we want to be able to give it to you in small enough pieces that you can actually use it, because so often we buy a course and then we don't use it. And our guiding principle is to give people practical information that they can put to use right away. So that's all I have to say. I'm Yvonne McCoy. What about you, Andrea and Carlene?
Well, this is Andrea, and I just want to say that we showed you one type of Facebook ad. There are so many more options available, and it would have been too much for this webinar, but in our Easy Facebook Traffic course, you will learn how to do the other ones, figure out which ones make most sense for what you're trying to achieve. And as Yvonne said, you're going to get actionable, bite-sized bits of information so you can actually put it into place. This isn't just a theory-based course. This is take action and get results course.
Right, and this is Carlene, and I just wanted to say that if you haven't delved into Facebook ads yet, it's time to do it now. It's still affordable. It is clearly the #1 social media site in the world. Everybody is on Facebook, and now would be the right time to get started with it. There's still time in 2014 to go for your goals and get something started before the end of the year, and would love you to join us on this road.
So from the Marketing University 101 team, take a look at the class. We think you're going to like it, and we think it's going to help you grow your business.